Hello, guys. Sorry, I thought that was going to be a lot more graceful. So this is going to be kind of a fun video. I think I just knocked everything out of... There we go. I recently talked to somebody who, not cruel, they weren't cruel, but they kind of brought to my attention that I was just chasing algorithms and I wasn't about the adventure or the entertainment. It kind of sat with me a little bit unwell because I felt like I've always been about making content that I would love to watch, because I don't like putting a video out that I have not, like, I don't enjoy. Like, if there's a video out that I will not watch, I will not make a video, basically what I'm trying to say, that I myself would not watch. I actually have all these notes that I have on my phone. I am not going to look at them because I want to talk from my heart. The CTFxC started in 2000, when did it start? 2007? We were all doing this thing so stupid. It's called the Insomniac Ironman Challenge.
On Friday, August 1st, 2008, the biggest competition in the world will take place. The 5 greatest men on YouTube will compete for glory, strength, and everything available to mankind.
Look, I don't know what you guys' problem is. I'm just trying to do a service for YouTube.
Okay, so I hope you liked what you heard, not what you saw, because that's not what really matters.
I shouldn't have thrown that. That's actually kind of important.
Just throw the shocker on your lady. Just be like, hey, what's up? Bam.
And the guy in the wheelchair calls me an asshole.
Who will win? Who will stay up longer?
It was basically on a website called Blog TV. You guys now know it as YouNow. Basically, do live shows. It was huge. We get like 10, 15,000 people on this. The premise was we would go live for an hour, and then we would say a random person would be like, all right, Shay, go live. And within like a minute, he has to go live, and we send everyone over to his channel. That proves that he was awake, and then we do like that to everybody, and sometimes they'd send, like I'd send it to Shay, he'd send it to Dave, and then Dave would send it back to Shay to make sure he didn't go back to bed. You know what I'm saying? Everyone was coming up with names, cool names. That's actually where the Shaytards actually got their name, was during that challenge. I don't know if you guys knew that. So they had their team name, and I was starting to get jealous. I was like, guys, we need to have a cool team name. What could we come up with? And I didn't want it to be the Charles team or the Trippy team or something stupid like that. So somebody suggested the Charles Trippy Friend Corps. And I thought that was really cool. And it was back in the day when X's were cool. So it was like, you know, like back in the day where everyone's screen name was like X Baby Doll, XX Emo Thursday, Taking Back Sunday, XX Cute without the E, XX 42. You remember that era? I do. I also had red hair. It was pretty embarrassing. So the team name became the Charles Trippy Friend Corps. Instead of it being CTFC, I didn't like how it is, so I put the X in there. I was like CTFx, lowercase x, C, like the X is silent. That's why I always did that. And that became that chapter of my life. Before that was all these stupid, embarrassing, cringy, comedic videos that I used to do at the beginning.
He's in a well. She's not. Where did she get that?
Yeah, you didn't think about that, did you?
So that was a chapter of my life that I was putting behind, because then we started doing the vlogs.
I'm going to be doing one of these things every single day on youtube.com/CTFxC, this channel, for at least a year.
So once I started doing the vlogs, you know, with Allie Speed, I started feeling that it was more of not just, you know, the friend corps, that we were all becoming a family as a group. You guys were coming into our life. We were being close with you guys. I met a lot of friends through that I still actually am friends with. So we changed the meaning from friend corps to family corps, but we still kept the CTFxC, kept the X because it was still cool. I closed a previous chapter of my life when I was I want to call it just a punk ass 21, 22 year old or whatever. So that closed that chapter. And then it reopened to the next one, which was the family corps, which was the vlogs and starting these daily videos that started off as like a project or a bet to see how long we could do it. I loved it because I loved having the interaction with you guys and becoming like a family. We were all intimate things I was sharing with you guys. Allie, I was with Allie Speed, and we filmed every single day for...
Yeah, it's raining.
Party bus! Party bus! What's behind you? Just keep breathing! By their own songs. There we go. As life progresses, as people change, chapters change and new ones begin. So as that chapter closed, CTFxC, and then I met my wife, then girlfriend, Allie. I know, make all the jokes. She makes them more than I do. Go for it. I'll give you some time in the comments. Go for it.
Mine does. Oh, shit is.
Happy April Fools.
I will.
I'm fully aware of the comedic element of this situation. People call me the Ross Geller of YouTube. I wanted to close that chapter, but I didn't want to forget that chapter. So just like the previous one, I didn't want to forget it. Just because I'm closing it doesn't mean it doesn't exist. I'm deleting it. It's out of my mind. I don't ever remember it or anything like that. It's just useless. It's not like that. I feel like when you close a chapter and open another one, you learn from the previous one. Well, I do this all the time, so I call it the butterfly effect. It is called the butterfly effect, where you think about something, like a person, a relationship, or a situation, then you kind of daisy chain it back. So it's like, I met this person by doing this, we dated, or we were friends with, and then we became not friends with, or we broke up, and then I met this person who became friends with me, and then I made this whole group of friends who then took me somewhere, and then I met another friend, and then that friend took me to a show, and then I met this other person, and that person introduced me to YouTube. That's actually a short version of it. That's how it worked. It's crazy, right? How the butterfly effect kind of works. I learned from the previous one because I learned that one led to this one. This one led somehow to my current life. After this video, take a second, go take a piece of paper on your computer, whatever. Start at a point in your life where you were like kind of really bummed or something that's pivotal, and then you were kind of like, this sucks. Nothing's ever gonna get better type of thing. Think about that point, and then think about how from that point, things started to trickle and like led you to another thing and a thing and a thing. Honestly, it will most likely amaze you on how that works. What I'm trying to say is like those segments or chapters in my life will never not exist because they'll always live there. I will never remove them because I don't like erasing past and history, because your history and your past help build. What I was trying to say with the butterfly thing is that it helps build you to who you're going to be next, and who you are makes you stronger. Does that make sense? That seemed very profound for something coming out of my mouth. That was super smart, Charles. You're a really smart person. As that chapter closed many, many years ago, wow, like 6 years ago? Wow, it's been a long time. That chapter became something different meaning, and then I wanted to that sounds different. I wanted to differentiate the next segment. So then I changed the channel to Charles and Allie because at the time, that's who it was. It was based on us. It was the us and the CTFxC. That's what it was. It was this Charles and Allie and the CTFxC. So it was combined. That was perfect because that's what it was. It was a representation of Allie and myself life going forward, meeting, getting married, and now having a kid. So as you can see where I'm going with this, right? That little Remy was born, a beautiful little girl, Remy. She came into this world for the longest time. I mean, she was almost a year and a half now? And I didn't want it to be just, Charles and Allie and Remy, the channel. Like, it didn't make sense to me because now we were forming a family. I wanted to change it to differentiate from the previous three now, is that I wanted to call it the Trippy family, which is now who we are. As you can probably see down there in the description, or not description, on the channel name, I thought that would be the next evolution of CTFxC and my life. Most importantly, I didn't know what I was doing because I was a stupid little kid, a young adult, whatever you want to call it. Then I kind of understand what I was going because I was getting older, and then I understood a little bit more, and now we're in this stage where I have no idea what I'm doing. It's the best not knowing, if that makes sense. Like, I have no idea what I'm doing. All I can do is try to be the best parent as I possibly can. My life going from where it was. I started noticing that I was filming a lot more family things. I was filming Remy a lot because she's so damn adorable.
Camp Crapper's full.
9:26.
Hi, Mickey.
It's 9. It's 9:26.
That'd be a bad idea. that it was no longer just Charles and Allie, because Remy became such a huge part of it. Came up with the Trippy family, which is pretty obvious. The reason why I guess it brought up is because I like to just kind of the comment kind of stuck out, because I felt like one person thought that, then maybe there's another person that thought that, and I just wanted to kind of talk about it. Not to say that this segment of our life is, I guess what I'm trying to say is like, I don't feel like we've ever been the type of channel that chased the algorithm. I feel like we've always been somebody who's made videos to be entertaining. I'm not gonna say that we won't be doing stupid things like we did in the previous stuff, and I feel like the reason why people thought we were doing that kind of stuff is because we were doing these stupid things that may have seemed more immature and were more trendy and stuff like that. But the honest, I mean, after 4,000 something days, you tend to run out of ideas. I mean, like the whole, was it The Simpsons did it, everything's been done by The Simpsons. I would just get bored, Allie would get bored, and we would just do these goofy challenges or like play these games or something like that that some might, I don't know, not be entertained by, which is fine. And I'm not gonna say that that's not gonna happen again, because I don't know, lots happened, you know what I mean? And a lot's been documented.
Excuse me, miss.
Did this egg.
Thank you.
And I love the fact that it's all been documented, because it's all gonna live there forever. But with change becomes new beginning, right? I'll stop talking. Thank you guys so much. Let me know what you guys think. What do you think's in store for year 4 or chapter 4, or what would you guys like to see? Because we're just gonna keep living our life. We're gonna be trying to make as entertaining videos as possible, sharing our life, growing up with you guys even more, evolving. I don't know what chapter 5 is gonna be. I'll stick in 4 for a long time. I like it. I like 4. 4 sounds fun. Don't forget to subscribe, guys, and get ready. New chapter. Bye, guys.